And then finally, before we go to the questions, property tax elimination or shift. All right, we're not going to eliminate any taxes. We're going to be shifting. But the point is, folks, we need to do this. How many people think that they actually own their properties? Well, listen, you guys are awake. I had people, I asked this when I go out trying to advocate for property tax elimination. I go out there and they're like, wow, people are raising, I own my home, I paid for it. Yeah, I said, don't pay your taxes, see how long you own your home. 2 years. Yeah. Good point, right? That's an excellent point. Matter of fact, it got to the point that when I put my new roof on my house this year, I was going to send the bill to the school district because I figured I just leased to them. You know, I figured I was just a renter. I didn't really do that. I thought about doing it, but I really didn't because you really don't own your property. And what did Article 1, Section 1 say? The right to what? Acquire, possess, and protect property and reputation. That's an indefeasible and inalienable right. We need to go to what do you call it, Len?
Beg your pardon?
The type tax we need to be shifting to.
Shifting to or away from?
Away from the property
Direct
tax.
taxation.
That's right. Getting away from the direct taxation, correct?
Yes.
Yes. Len puts out some great emails. I read his all. You make me smile a lot when I read your emails. I get them all the time. Well, but I smile because it's great to see people who love freedom and liberty and get it. And that's why I love coming to groups like this. So now I'm going to close. We need to find, by the way, we're going to be drumming up again this shifting away from direct taxation, from property tax. We're going to get up and running again, and we're going to need all the grassroots support that we can possibly get on this issue. And I'm going to be meeting with several groups and several grassroots groups. We need to gin this up like nobody's business. I want to get it to be at least a vote on the floor. And the reason why that is this. In the legislature, I want to remind you of something. You elect your leaders in caucus and stuff. And the leaders think it's their divine right to protect their members from what they call hard votes. Okay? So what that means is that a legislator or a member of the General Assembly can go back to their districts and tell you whatever you want. I'm really against that property tax. They just won't bring it up on the floor to vote. Then they get to Harrisburg. Don't let it come on the floor and vote. Because the PSCA might not like it. Or this lobbying group may not like it. That'll be too hard of a vote. So don't bring up in the vote. Then you can go back to your district again and tell you everything that you want. You know, I want to separate the wheat from the chaff. I want to separate the goats from the sheep. I want to see who's for it and who's against it. And if we lose, then we lose. But we know where we stand. And you have a right to know who's for it and who's against it. As my boss. Am I right? Yes. You have a right to know. So we need to get it to a floor vote. And the only way we're going to be able to do that is by ginning up enough grassroots support and get this thing moving. So on that note, I'm going to close and I'm going to open up and you